Good morning and welcome to this morning's intention. Today we're going to keep in mind connection. Connection is the most important thing. It is the answer to everything. If you look closely enough, you'll see that there's some kind of connection missing. And if you can find a way to reconnect in that area, you will be able to resolve whatever issue or problem there is. It's so simple. Not easy, but it's simple. Sometimes it can be easy. What is easy is what we're doing, creating this reality. So it's just a matter of focusing our intentions. And that's what we're here to practice. So if you could find a place for about 30 minutes to sit or lie down with your eyes closed and not be disturbed, that would be great. Go ahead and close your eyes. And we're going to start with a few slow, deep breaths. So take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, just let everything go. All your cares and worries just dissolve and float away. We can certainly live without them for about 30 minutes. And then take the next breath in. This time, really fill yourself up full. Start with the lower belly and go into the upper abdomen, the lower rib cage expanding out to the back. Really, really fill up full. And when this time you exhale, feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, use your visualization techniques to assist you. And feel like you're breathing light directly into your heart and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now we're going to focus on the body. If you could bring your awareness down to your feet right now, we're going to make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. And simply ask your feet to relax at this time. Our bodies are these wonderful gifts, these loyal servants, loyal companions who just want to please us. And sometimes it's just a matter of asking. Then feel your energy leaving through your feet into the ground, curling up with the roots of the forest, and circling back to complete the circuit back into your feet. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And then we focus on the ankles, the shins, the calves, and knees. And we feel everything relax. As we touch by each body part or area, feel the inherently perfect blueprint of each cell, each part of you. Revert back to that natural, perfect, healthy blueprint. All pain and inflammation just simply disappears. It doesn't exist. And you are in this beautiful, vibrant state of perfection. We move up to the upper legs, the hips, pelvic area, buttocks. Feel everything loosen. Then we move into the inner organs, the rib cage, breast, chest, full back and spine. Everything softens. Your shoulders are down in the most comfortable position, your arms Forearms, hands, and fingers hanging loosely. Neck is supple, bearing no weight. And then we bring our attention up to the skin of our scalp. This is where tension hides sometimes. So I want you to just release anything that you find there right now. Almost as if your ears could wiggle. We move into the jaw and allow it to unhinge. Open up and receive the breath of life. Then feel all of your facial muscles melting into a pool of perfect relaxation. See if you can get your eyelids to soften a few extra degrees. And we move inward and we ask our right brain to relax and our left brain to relax. Now we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work they do on our behalf all the time. We're actually going to invite them to have a seat on the couch and just chillax while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want our minds to stick around and be part of our council. Just take more of a back seat for a little while. Take a break. And now we're going to deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts, and they're usually moving so fast. We're going to enlist the help of the elements to deal with our thoughts today. We're going to start with the element of fire, and you can see the sun as the element of fire. The fire is an amazing element for helping us as it naturally just burns up anything that doesn't belong anymore, anything that's no longer necessary, purifying us, allowing us to be reborn of the ashes. Then we're going to enlist the help of water. And water is a great element as well because for this job, as it naturally retains memory. So you can picture yourself standing in the middle of a very gentle river. You're feeling the ebb and pull, the flow of the water, pulling from you anything that no longer serves you, any negative patterns, any trauma. And you can watch and observe it as it floats down the river on its journey. You don't need to go with it. It is not you. And then we'll ask the assistance of the element of air, the wind or breeze blowing against your skin. And its specialty is to pull out your stories, all the stories and the ego. Carry that away with it on the wind, leaving behind only the shining truth. That's all you need. And then finally, we ask the element of earth with its magnetic properties to pull any final heaviness or burdens that we're carrying towards the earth, to stick towards it. And trust that the earth with her beautiful transformative energies will transform that energy into something higher vibrational, perhaps a seed to be sprouting, new life to unfold. And then we're going to take a journey from our head space down to our chest cavity, where our heart resides. We're going to use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I'd like you to experience this journey viscerally. I want you to feel the smooth grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step And feel the buoyancy, the lightness as you're gliding down the staircase. And as you arrive on the platform, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it. Maybe a wall has been built. This is normal, natural. We all develop protective measures for ourselves. What I'd like you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have full access, VIP access to it at all times. Backstage pass, it's your concert. So go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating right now and the gates creaking open. Perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that may have been built, if you're like me. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open a bit. And brilliant beams of yellow golden light are spilling out everywhere. It's so beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. So we're going to have a bit of a shift in our perception now away from the physical that we're used to. Experience our energy bodies or our light bodies. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. So you're kind of floating there, existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. And I'd like you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and you see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call this place the Nexus. It goes by many names in many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is total connection. And that's what we want. So I'd like you to go ahead and allow yourself to float up and merge with that flow. You don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and there's no need to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. One of the things that you might experience when you join in is a sensation of coming home, of belonging. And at some point, on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe, and they are also you. We are all one being, one light, one consciousness. We're all the same pie, bringing slightly different flavors to this same pie. Now, this nexus is a place of incredible power. You have at your fingertips here the knowledge and wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. It's a place of spontaneous healings, of miracles, and a wondrous capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of here. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing and then anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. So go ahead right now and envision the life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I'd like you to fill in the blanks and color the page the way you see fit for your life. Let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your physical body with ease and grace. Your emotional body's balanced, your mental body's full of clarity, and your energetic body's filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. And anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do so, that is amply available to us. I'd like you to experience this vitality right now. I'm feeling really light, as if effervescent bubbles are just coursing through my entire being right now. My DNA, my cells, right down to the atomic level, the quantum level. Everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I'd like you to extend it and include your friends and family. Witness the expressions of relief and wonderment on their faces too. And then stretch it out to include your community, then the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive total vibrant health. This is within our power to do so. It is just a matter of focusing our intention, sending the energy out. We are all healers. Now let's talk about abundance. There's plenty on this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So go ahead. Let's lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth or cooling if they need it. And there's plenty left over for comforts. So maybe we could travel around once in a while if we'd like. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us, we're seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. When we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we were doing what we love. Deep down, we also each have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're on our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I'd like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay. Don't worry. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into our conscious awareness, that information. So let's go ahead and generate feelings of wholeness or completeness that we felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or we can go to a memory where we were doing something we were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that we completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. Now see yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, and waking up in the morning excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. I want you to see this as already done. It has happened, it is done, so say we all of this. Now, we did this for the whole world. What does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. And all of a sudden, we are living on a planet free of pollution. We're living in harmony and balance with the Earth's ecosystems. How fantastic is that? And look at us exploring our limitless potential together, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And we are doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this fantastic existence together in song, in music, in laughter, in dancing, in playing. We're all out at a big outdoor music festival, rejoicing, celebrating together, and feeling all the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. It's incredible. I'm walking down the street in my reality, seeing all the smiles on strangers' faces as I walk past, seeing the lights behind their eyes. It's magnificent. And let's intend one more thing while we're here together. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. At least that everybody is feeling connected. That's what's important. Something wondrous happens when we remember who and what we truly are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, then the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed, the harming of others, the righteousness, the judgment. This all just falls away, and we naturally tend to adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. What a relief. What bliss. Even the systems that may govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms. and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm sensing all the tension, worry, and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders into the atmosphere to be transformed into the higher vibrational resonance that's more in alignment with who we truly are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion. I'm sensing all the connections, cleansing, clearing, opening up, communication flowing. It's so beautiful. The atmosphere is just so smooth. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. Now, wherever you are in your incredible reality, I want you to just stop in your shoes right now. Whether you're out for a picnic with your family, marveling at their glowing faces, seeing your children and grandchildren thrive. If you're out for a morning walk in the foggy forest with your dog, enjoying the serenity, having a laugh with your buddies at work, you're creating something incredible in the kitchen, whatever you're doing, wherever you are, just stop and look at all the beauty that surrounds you. All the natural beauty, all the man-made beauty. Just drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy that surrounds and supports us at all times, and receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. And I'd like to just connect with some gratitude before we finish. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath of this wonderful life. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to all the lessons I've learned. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us with love and light and healing and energy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And now I'd like you to take your entire beautiful reality you've just created and build it up as an energy ball in your center right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up, build it up. Make it crackle with life, and then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in, build up that big energy ball, and then when we exhale, we're going to share and release it with the world. Here we go. Build up that energy and share it. Exhale completely. Give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with love and light, healing, energy. Good job. I can just feel the concentric rings of energy encircling the globe, causing all the other pockets of like frequency energy to light up in response, creating a sum much bigger than its parts, blanketing the world in this reality of love and peace and prosperity. Now I'd like you to wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper now. And shift your limbs around a bit to really come in. And when you feel you're ready to come back into the room or your space, open your eyes. I'm still clogged with sleep this morning. Just notice how you're feeling. Know that you can come back to this state of being, relaxation, peace, joy, fulfillment, knowledge, wherever you are healing, know that you can come back to this state of being with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can call it up at a moment's demand and live it all the time. We won't even have to put any effort into it after we get used to doing it. We just become natural, walking, talking transmitters of this high frequency energy that is more in tune with who we truly are. Creating this reality all around us of our choosing, because we are this powerful. And so much more so when we put our intentions together in this way, exponentially by magnitude. So thank you for joining me in these intentions, whether it's live or recorded. It all works, it's all good. Play with this. If you've been doing these intentions for a little bit, try calling up the whole entire enchilada on demand. Whenever you get a few seconds, when you're in line in the grocery store, when you're brushing your teeth, when you're cooking, when you're at work and you're at the water cooler, anytime, maybe just before you go to sleep at night. Keep remembering to try it out, bring it back, bring it all back, and just notice what this does for you in your life. The next couple of weeks, see the kind of shifts that might happen for you. Recognize the power that you have. So have a wonderful autumn day, and we'll see you again tomorrow for the next intention.